Alright, everybody. Today I want to talk about who's gonna buff in July. So, July, of course, is only a few days away, and they said they were gonna be buffs in July instead of a new EX. So, we're looking forward to buffs. So, I want to talk about who will come and probably the date they will come. So, let's look at the date quick. So, I believe I'm thinking when Kizu's banner leaves, that's when we're gonna get the buffs. I think that makes the most sense. Now, I could be wrong. They could come earlier. They could come on the 29th, when the scout points end. But I'm thinking the 17th makes the most sense. That's, I think, the 16th or something of July. So, like, mid-month. We have these bounty fests. Honestly, it's already getting kind of boring. But we have these bounty fests. And then, we'll have a dead week or 2 dead weeks, and then boom, bus will come out. Of course, the bus will get revealed earlier. Usually, they reveal the bus, I think, like sometimes a week beforehand, maybe like 3 days to a week beforehand. They'll reveal the bus, so I'm thinking the 16th or whenever Kizu's banner leaves will be the bus. Like I said, though, I could be wrong. So let's talk about the EXs first. The EXs, I think, have a possibility of buffing. So there's four in my opinion that make the most sense, and they are kind of right in line here. So Blue Luffy, I think he has a very high chance to buff. I would be surprised if he wasn't one of the EX buffs in this batch of characters. I think they could make him really good. I think we do got to be careful though. Like just giving him more attack, maybe somehow even faster skills, isn't really gonna do much against Kizu. You still gotta hit him once. So I'm thinking they're gonna make this guy absolute tank. Like straight up just tank or heal from Kizu. Like if Kizu uses his skill 1, I'm thinking Luffy's just gonna get up and heal from his skill 1. So I think that's a way they could make him good against Kizu. Green Bull, uh I mean he's probably just gonna feed Green Bull's skill if he just holds down his skill. Fujitoa, he probably could destroy Fujitoa. Those are the three main characters in the game right now. Of course, he'll need better status effect, whatever. Status effect remove or whatever. Just straight up not give it to him. Does he have it straight up not give it to him? I'm not sure. I believe he can get frozen in certain cases. Maybe it's when he's in Snake Man or something, but I've definitely seen this guy frozen or something before. Next character, Yamato. I think she's the least likely because she did come out in the 4.5 anniversary. So, she's not brand new, but she's not extremely old or anything. But I think so. Right now we have Green Bull. He could easily handle Kizu easily in his own treasure area. We have Fujitoa who can go to another treasure area, the enemy's treasure area, and tank Kizu. I wouldn't say he could really handle Kizu, but he could tank Kizu at least. Now we need someone who can attack Kizu. We have no one who can just straight up walk up to Kizu and just kill him. There's not many. I mean, I guess there's a few characters. Actually, no. Yeah, you cannot walk up to Kizu and straight up just kill him at full HP. You need someone to do that. So Yamato, her having shield is good. Frostbite's good. Normals are pretty good. I think should be a really good Kizu counter. I mean, not like Kizu can't remove his shield in an instant, but they could do something like Blue Luffy where she just straight up heals from Kizu's skill 1 or something like that. But yeah, I mean, she's already a decent counter to Kizu. Imagine her buffing would be insane. Now, Odin's next. Only reason I say Odin is because he's the oldest non-buffed EX. I mean, they buffed 4 EX past him. Roger, Akainu, Kaido, and Yamato. 4 EX past him. They skipped him 4 times. They could have easily just put him with Roger. Roger and Odin buff, boom. He would have been out of the way. But for some reason, they have not buffed him. Does Odin have a skin? I believe he does have a skin out on it, though. Yeah, I really don't understand what they're saving him for or why they're taking so long. He's like the new Blackbeard, pretty much. Blackbeard V2's never coming. Odin's buff's never coming, I guess. I don't know. And then finally, I think the most likely character to buff for EXs is Z. So why I say this is because in the files, I don't think I can show it, but I mean, if you want me to send you proof, I can on like Discord or something. In the files, there Z has assets, skin, something was added to Z. I have no clue what it is, but something last month was added to Z. People think it's a new skin, which is very possible, and if it is a new skin, it makes extreme sense that, he is going to get a buff. I mean, Akainu got his skins when he buffed. Yamato, did she get her skin right away? I'm not sure she got it right away, but Roger, I'm pretty sure got his skin right away when he buffed. Or did he get it before? No, he got it when he buffed, I'm pretty sure. Z skins, I hope it's not disappointing like Green Bull and they just changed the pants. Because for some reason they don't want to change the inside of the cape. Like Green Bull's is green, but they decided, yeah, they're not touching that. Now, usually they do change capes. Like Roger's cape, Whitebeard's cape. They do change the color of capes. Just not marine ones, I guess. Z's is technically not a marine cape, so I'm hoping they change it. Imagine they make it like kind of invert the colors, purple on the outside, black in the inside. I mean, they could change his arm. I think his arm is fair game to change for a skin. Make like a cool red arm or black arm or something. Would be extremely cool. And why I also say Z is we look over here, power users. He does more damage against power users. And if I don't think he has it, I could be wrong. I don't feel like reading all this. But I believe they could add more damage against Marines. I mean, he would be an absolute Marine killer. It makes sense. He is the Neo Marines. You know, he felt like the Marines betrayed him, so he left and made his own faction. And it would only make sense. And plus, Z and Kizu did fight in the movie. I mean, Kizu won, of course, but, you know, just because they fought, they could easily make him a Kizu counter, just alone with that. So imagine power user extra damage and marine extra damage. I mean, marines are running around this game. Every single character in this game is a marine pretty much. That's meta right now. We got Green Bull, we got Akainu, Kuzan. I mean, technically Kuzan's ex-marine, whatever, but it still counts as marine. Whatever. Actually does it? Wait, let's see. Is there an actual marine tag or is it just a navy one? Let's see. Does he have it? I guess there's a Navy tag and he doesn't have it, but he can make it extra admirals or something too, if they wanted to. But yeah, Garp, of course not as many Garps running around, but there are still Garps running around. Akainu, Lucci, he has Navy, right? Cypher Pole, oh, he doesn't have Navy? Okay, that's weird. I know he's like a different faction, but I thought he was part of the Navy still. We got, of course, Kizu running around, Green Bull running around, Fujitoa running around. I mean, there's just so many Marines running around. I don't know why I clicked back. And Z would be a perfect buff. And like I said, there's something that changed last month in the files for Z. So I'm thinking he's almost guaranteed. Like, I would be extremely surprised if he doesn't buff. Now, I think there is a chance 3 EXs could buff, because remember, they are skipping a whole EX for this. I'm thinking 2 EXs minimum. If we're lucky, maybe 3. Maybe. It's a little bit of a stretch, but I'm thinking Luffy, Odin, Z, boom. 3 EX buffs. Or, I mean, if they want to skip Odin again and do 3 EXs past him, Yamato, Luffy, Z, something like that. Z, Odin, Yamato, I don't know. But like I said, Yamato, I don't think she needs a buff bad. I mean, even in this current meta, she can somewhat survive because she can counter Kizu a tiny bit. She counters Akainu hard. I remember when Akainu's buff came out, I used her, and I was actually so surprised how absolutely much she destroyed Akainu. It was crazy. I mean, I think just one round of normals did like all his HP almost, except for like a tiny bit. Alright, those are the EXs. Now let's get into the normal characters. So, I have a few I want to look at. We're just going to sort by color and just go by color. So, red characters, I think that could buff. Let's see. Bartolomeo, I think he could. Has he got a buff? He might have. Caesar, I think, could get a buff. This old Mihawk, I'm not sure. He's really old. Not sure what they would do very much, but Dressrosa Zoro would be a cool buff. Lucci would be a cool buff. I mean, the Onigashima trio, I think. I mean, Kid so easily to perfect dodge, though, I'm not sure. But imagine the Onigashima trio buff. Law, Kid, and, of course, right on Onigashima Luffy. I believe they are definitely in range of a buff. This X-Drake, I don't think got a buff. He could buff, not like a major buff. I think King definitely could buff by now. I mean, he came out 3 years ago, right? 3 years ago? No. He came out, when did he come out? 4th anniversary? So not quite 3 years, but we're closing in on 3 years ago. Queen, easily, I could see him buff. I think it would be a pretty good buff. Robin. This Robin, has she buffed? She might have buffed. I could be wrong. But is she buffed? Like, she's one of the most tankiest characters in the game when she has her skill 2. Or whatever skill it is. Maybe it's not skill 2. Hey, when I click that and it goes off from the tag I clicked. Shiryu, he could buff. I don't think the OG Admirals are gonna buff. Because, I mean, we just got a Kaine's buff, so it doesn't make sense. Kuzan, we just got a new Kuzan. And we got not only a new Kizu, but the V1 Kizu did buff already, too. So I don't think they're gonna buff. Cat Viper, I believe, buffed already. Uta, I think Uta has a high chance to buff. I think she'd be pretty good with her insane crits. Whitebeard, OG Whitebeard, maybe, just maybe. I'm not sure if they'd buff him yet, but I think he could have a nice buff. And that's pretty much it for reds. Let's go blues. So there's a lot of blues I want buffed. Mainly, where is he? Jozu. Tanky Frankie would be cool. Sengoku. I really want a new Sengoku. I don't think we're going to get one, but I mean, we are doing a lot of Marines right now, so you know, if they wanted to get Sengoku out of the way, get his Buddha form Sengoku, maybe a giant character, that'd be very fine with me. Cracker, I'm not sure if he's in range for a buff yet. He probably is, but honestly, I don't think he needs it that bad. Aniru, a new Aniru would be cool, but if they just buffed one of the old ones, like this one's pretty fun. Maybe they make this skill, one of his skills rains lightning, like around him. Maybe they make that and just put it on every treasure area instead. I think that would be cool. I'm not sure if they could change something that big, but it would be pretty cool to me if they did. Let's see, who else we got? Magellan, I've been asking for Magellan's buff for like 5 years now. If he buffs, I think he could be pretty insane. Speed up these skills. I mean, these skills are so slow. I mean, honestly, I want a new EX Magellan. I think he deserves it. Poison Human. His gun title is not crazy. But, yeah, Magellan, I think, would be a very, very, very good buff. Let's look at greens now. So, greens, I mean, we just got out of the green meta, so I don't think they're going to do too crazy. Like I said, only Gashima Luffy they could buff if they wanted to. OG Aniru, maybe. I mean, I don't think he would be that crazy if they buffed him, but they could. This guy, OG Whitebeard, Prime Whitebeard, the guy who should have been EX, but wasn't for some reason. Buff him, and he would be insane. I mean, absolutely insane. Plus, we could boost through him, so it would be pretty cool. Hate clicking on the character because why does it remove my tag? Just want to click on it for a second. This Kaido, it's possible. Big Mama, I don't know if they do hacker Big Mom. Rayleigh, oh yeah, the Rayleighs, I miss Blue Rayleigh, but either Blue Rayleigh or Green Rayleigh I think would be good because it would be very good Kizu counters. Because their perfect dodge will do extra or do damage to Kizu even if it's at full HP. Jack already got buffed, but like I said, his counterpart Queen could buff. This Crocodile already got a buff. He got a buff. I mean, Perisparrow and Katakuri, they could. I think Katakuri would be cool. Perisparrow, I mean, I'm not sure. Because so many people can, you know, they just break out of his status effect instantly. So I'm not sure if he would be really that great. Treble, pretty insane. If he buffed, I mean, what are they even going to do to him? They're going to make his 60% dodge like 70 or 80%? I mean, that would be way too broken, I think. It would be a good Kizu counter, though. I mean, Kizu with his multi-hit, if he had 70, 75, 80% chance to dodge without actually dodging, whatever they call it, I mean, boom, that's, I mean, he's almost immortal. And that's about it for the main greens. Dark and Light Element, they are definitely not in range for a buff yet. But I'm thinking maybe in like 1 year, just maybe we could start seeing a buff. In a year? I mean, I don't think they would buff Whitebeard and Roger right away. I'm thinking more like Odin and Rayleigh I could see buff in maybe a year. Because, I mean, Rayleigh, he wasn't bad, but he was just bad because Roger was just so good. That's the only reason Rayleigh was bad. But Rayleigh overall seemed like a good character. And then Odin, of course, Odin was... I want to say he was the best character on launch. I mean, he came out right after Prime Whitebeard, and there was like one or two character in the game that could nullify the 1 HP trait, which was Shiryu and like himself or something like that. He was absolutely insane. But yeah, those are the characters. I'm thinking mainly, I guess my main guess is Z, Blue Luffy, and Odin. I'm thinking, I don't know, I think 3. I think it's fair since they are taking away whole EX. Those 3, add Jozu in there. Yeah, definitely add Jozu in there because Jozu is really good. What they could do with Jozu is how he gets his Diamond State. If he gets hit multiple times, he just gets it right away. Kind of just like Chinjiao gets it. His shield. I think that'd be fair. Red characters, who else could buff? I mean, there's so many. Onigashima, Trio, whatever. King. Oh, King's buff would go insane. And, oh yeah, for Z's buff, I forgot about this, but if they buff Z, I'm thinking they could give him gauges, just like Garp and Shiryu. Instead of his nuke being a one-time thing, then you have to die. I'm thinking straight up just give it to him infinitely. If he knocks down like 3 people with knockback or something like that, boom. He gets 2 gauges, and boom, it's full, and then he can nuke. This guy, yeah, I'm honestly thinking of Bushoing this guy. If he is good, if his buff is good, I'm probably going to Busho him. I mean, Z is my favorite character of all time. Like, from launch, he was my favorite character, easily. Easily of all time. Most fun, most played, whatever. I used Z back then so many times. I was using him until, like, the 4.5 anniversary. Even though Big Mom and whatever removed his status effect. But yeah, those are the characters I think. I really hope we get some good buffs. Like I said, Z probably the most likely EX to get buff, but we'll see.